Now that David's kingdom was secure and his new capital established, he decided to send for his family. He had sent them to Mesa, king of Moab, as a safeguard during his struggles with Saul. David spoke with Rakal, a merchant who had just returned from Moab. Rakal related the dreadful news that the Moabite king had ordered his family killed. Only his eldest brother, Eliab, had escaped and had fled north to the Ammonite city of Rabbah. The Ammonite king, Nahash, took him in and gave him shelter. David ordered the room clear and called for his generals. David and his advisors discussed the practicality of an assault on the Moabite kingdom. Shammah and Abishai cautioned against rashness, while Joab and Benaiah proposed a swift attack that would take the enemy off guard. As the men strategized and planned, a messenger suddenly burst into the room. The messenger had come from the village of Serif in the southwest. Gasping for breath, the messenger delivered his report. The Philistines were marching on Hebron. Instant action followed. David called for water for the messenger, while the others quickly abandoned their Moabite campaign to focus on the defense of Hebron. The next morning, the men worked tirelessly through the night to devise a defensive strategy for the city of Hebron. They had but one choice: to have the city abandoned. David would not be able to marshal his army and reach Hebron before the Philistines. David inquired of the Lord if he should take up arms against the Philistines. The Lord answered, "Go up, for I will certainly give the Philistines into your hand." David immediately began to assemble his forces. His plan was simple. Having the city of Hebron abandoned would make it an unappealing target for the Philistines. If he began marching his army on the Philistine capital of Gath, the Philistine army would have to turn to stop them. David predicted they would meet in the valley of Rephaim to the southwest. David dispatched his niece Ariella to the city of Hebron. She took word for all there to flee the city immediately. David instructed her to round up any stragglers and escort them to safety.
Alert, intruders! You there! Halt!
Alert! Intruders!
Get them!
Who's there? You there! Halt!
Okay, move up. Looks like I'll need to deal with that Philistine captain if I'm gonna get past this camp.
Who's there? Alert, intruders!
Let's keep moving.
You there! Halt!
Who's there?
Okay, move up.
In order to prepare for the Philistines, David went to the stronghold. Although the Bible does not identify the location of the stronghold, it is likely that it was at Adullam and included the cave.
The upper trails are impassable. We'll need to move through the lower trails together.
What about the Philistines?
I will move ahead of you and deal with them.
Understood.
Get them!
You there! Halt!
Although a city provided a great defensive position, David would have been prevented from going on the offense if he stayed in a city.
Alert! Intruders! Who's there?
Who's there?
Okay, move up. Let's go.
You there! Halt!
Okay, move up.
Can you help me? It's my husband, Elidad. He's gone missing. With all these soldiers around, I'm so frightened that something has happened to him.
I will locate him for you.
Alert, intruders! Get them!
This must be poor Eladad.
You there! Halt!
Alert, intruders!
Bible does not say, but it is likely David took significant provisions and supply personnel with him, as well as family members of his and his men.
Did you find him? Did you find my husband?
I did, Jael. But I'm sorry to say that he is dead. He was killed by Philistine soldiers. I am so sorry.